Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to today's lesson. So today I thought we'd change things up a little bit and we'd start off with our alphabet chart instead of starting off with our shape song. Is that okay with you? Give me a thumbs up. Grab your alphabet chart and let's go. We're going to say the sound that the letter makes and we are going to say the picture that is with it. Let's go. A for apple, B for ball, K for cow, D for duck, E for elephant, F for fish, G for girl, H for hand, E for ice cream, J for jar, K for key, L for leaf, M for moon, N for net, O for octopus, P for pig, Q for queen, R for rug, S for strawberry, T for train, A for umbrella, V for vase, W for wheel, X for xylophone, Y for yo-yo, Z for zebra. Let's go again. We're going to just say the sound that the letter makes and we're not going to say the picture. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. A, B, K, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, A, V, W, X, Y, Z. Well done, boys and girls. Give yourselves a round of applause, a silent cheer, a pat on your back, and kiss your brains. So today, while I recorded this video for you guys, I was asked to take a picture for the school where I said, I miss you, SDC. So if you're wondering why there's writing on my hand, that's why I see. And I even made a cute little sign. So that is why I have writing on my hand. Okay? And I will go wash it off after this video. Let's move on to our shape song. 1, 2, 3. Circle, no sides. Oval, it's like an egg. Square, 4 sides. Rectangle, uneven sides. Triangle, 3 sides. Diamond, rhombus, starlight, star bright. Hexagon, 6 sides. Pentagon, it's like a house. 3D shapes are fat, not flat. A cone is like a party hat. A sphere is like a bouncy ball. A cube is like a dice you drop. A cylinder, a can of Coke. Well done. So today I'm going to be recording our lesson for Thursday and our lesson for Friday. Okay? Because I want to make sure that I get your story time ready and good to go. So remember, Friday we do only have one worksheet, so you guys can decide if you want to do that on Thursday with me, or if you guys want to stop the video and then you come back to Friday's lesson on Friday. That's completely up to you. You guys can see what works best for you. So let's grab today's worksheets. Actually, before we do that, let's go to life skills quickly. There was one more page of life skills that we didn't do yesterday, so I left that for today. Yesterday, we spoke about our families, we spoke about who's in our family. I told you guys about how my mom doesn't like it if I ask her how old she is. And I told you about my nephews. And you guys had a conversation with someone in your family about who is in your family and how many people you live with, who is the oldest person, who is the youngest person. And I hope that you guys are learning so much about your families. So let's look at today's work for life skills. So for life skills, this page says, we care for each other. Family members should love each other and care for each other. Do you love your family? Good. We show that we love one another by hugging each other and also by helping and respecting one another. We need to help one another, be polite to one another, do our tasks on time, and be responsible. So let's talk about being polite to one another. If your mom says, "Hey Mary, I need you to come and pick up your toys," and then Mary says, "Yeah, Mom, do it just now." Is that polite? No. What should Mary do? Mary should stop what she's doing, get up and say, "Okay, Mom," and clean up everything that her mom wants her to clean up. Remember, even though we are in lockdown and we are stuck in our houses, we need to remember to always say please. Even if it's just your mom and your dad, we say please. We say thank you. You guys can give your moms a hug. You guys live together. Give your mommy a hug. When she cooks your food, or if your aunt cooks your food, or if your dad cooks your food, or whoever cooks the food, when they do it, give them a hug and say thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for the food. It was delicious. And you're going to see whoever cooked that food is going to be extra happy and extra excited for that hug. The next thing says to do our tasks on time. So if we're supposed to wake up and make our bed, must we just leave it for this afternoon at 3 o'clock? No, we should do it as soon as we can. If our mom needs us to help with the dishes or help pack away the laundry or whatever it might be that you guys are doing, do it on time. Try not to wait till the latest time to do your tasks. Maybe you help with the dishes at home. Help out. Do it on time. Do it when you're supposed to be doing it. The last thing says we need to be responsible. So that means that we clean up after ourselves, we pack our laundry away, we make sure our toys are packed away. Once we're done eating, do we just leave our plates at the table? No, we take them to the basin, or put it in the dishwasher if that's what you guys are doing. You need to think about what you're doing, tidy up after yourself, and be responsible little human beings. Okay, so say, I am a responsible child. I am a responsible child. I am responsible. Good. The next part of our worksheet says, look at these pictures and say how these children show their family that they care. They make up a role play it says, then make up a role play to show what's happening in each of these pictures. So a role play is where you're going to act it out. So if you have siblings means brothers and sisters, or cousins that you live with, you can pretend to do what these people are doing. So it's a drama activity, an acting activity. If we were in class, we would have done it in class, but we aren't in class at the moment. So if you're doing it with your cousins or with your brothers and sisters, that's fine. If your parents want to play this with you, that's also fine. So let's look at these pictures. In the pictures, the one looks like a big brother hugging his little sister that's crying. Then we have a picture of a child helping her mommy cook. And in that picture, I think she looks like she's peeling the potatoes or peeling the carrots. I'm not quite sure. Then we have a picture of a girl helping her dad do the dishes. And we have a little boy helping an old lady. So show your family that you care. Does it look like you care if you just leave a mess everywhere and you don't clean up? No. And remember, especially now, your parents need your help, because a lot of them are probably going crazy because they're so stressed out. They're looking after you when you're supposed to be in school. They're cooking for you. They're cleaning for you. They're trying to keep you occupied so that you're not bored. So show your parents that you care. Remember, I want you guys to, whoever cooks food for you tonight, you are going to give them a hug and you are going to say, thank you. The food is delicious. Say that. And you're going to give them a tight, tight hug. Show them that you love them so much. Okay. The last part of the worksheet says, draw a picture of what you do to show your family that you care. And then it says, tell your friend what you have drawn. So in your books, draw a picture of what you do to show your family that you care. You are also going to write, I care for my family. It's going to be on the screen. You can copy that sentence on the top part of your page, and you're going to tell whoever is in your house about your picture. Let's move on to today's work. So our worksheet for today looks something like this. And then on top it says, how many do you see? How many do you see? So you guys, I know that all of you know your numbers. You can all read number 1 to number 10. Am I right? Good. So, over here we have different numbers. And over here we have blocks that have things inside it. What we are going to do is we are going to count the things in the block and then circle the number that shows the answer. So let's do the first one together. What picture do we see here? These are cars. Good. So let's count the cars. We go 1, 2. Now, is this number 2? No. Is this last number 2? No. Is this middle number 2? Yes. A 2 looks like this. So what you are going to do is you are going to take either your pencil or a color or your crayon, whatever you're working with, you're going to take it and you're going to draw a circle. I'm going to use a twisty. And you are going to draw a circle around the correct number. You could use a highlighter if that's what you have, and you just highlight the right number. So I circled number 2. The next one has fish. Let's count the fish together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to find number 4 in this row here. Let's look at the next picture. That's an umbrella. How many umbrellas do you see? 1. Good. So you're going to find number 1 here and you're going to draw a circle around it. Over here we have apples. Count the apples and circle the right number. Here we have stars. Count the stars and circle the correct number. So it's quite an easy worksheet, and when you are done, I want you guys to please color in the pictures if you have colors. Our next worksheet for today, while you guys are watching this, is about sentence writing. So we've been working with sentence writing. We did it before the new lockdown pack, where we drew a picture of things that we do to help in our house, and then we wrote a sentence about it. And the other day we did sentence writing as well, where you copied the sentence in the Friday work and it said I am in grade 1, and you just copied that sentence out. Now, can you remember what we need to make a sentence? So when we have a sentence, we remember a sentence always starts with a capital letter. Good. And our sentence ends with a full stop. So let's look at this picture. Over here it says, let's begin sentence writing. Look at this sentence. So over here we have what? What is happening in this picture? We have a cat. Good. What is the cat doing? It's sitting on a mat. So let's think of a sentence that we can write that without looking at the rest of our worksheet. Let's think of a sentence that we can write about the cat. Let's start. The cat sits on the mat. Everybody, the cat sits on the mat. And then we end off with a full stop. And in between each word, we have finger spaces. So, the is a word. Cat is a word. Sits is a word. On is a word. The is a word. Mat is a word. The cat sits on the mat. So if we look at the bottom here, underneath our cat, it says, read each of these words. Let's read them. I'm going to put this closer. This first one says, the sits, the mat, with a full stop. There's a full stop with the word mat. Cat on. So we have all these words here, but they're not in order. It doesn't say the cat sits on the mat. It says the sits the mat cat on. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. So what we are going to do is we are going to rewrite the sentence in the right order. So I've read all the words for you, right? Remember, it starts with a capital letter. So which word here starts with a capital letter? The first one. Good. So we know that this is going to come first. So I'm going to write that with you. In these lines over here, let's write the. I'm going to use a Koki for this. The. So I wrote the word the. You can even tick it off in the block so that you know that you already used it. Can you see I ticked it off over there so you know you used it? You're going to have a finger space. Then I need the word cat. So you find the word cat and you write that next. Then you find the word sits. Make a finger space and write that word. Remember, your sentence is going to end off with a full stop. And over here, we already have the word with a full stop. And if our sentence was, the cat sits on the mat, we know that's the word mat. We can even sound it out because we go at. And when we stretch it out, we go mat. So you guys are going to do this sentence writing on your own. I'm not going to do it all for you because that kind of doesn't make you guys work by yourselves. So I've read the words out for you. I'll go through it again. But remember, you are writing the sentence, the cat sits on the mat. Let's go through these words again. The sits, the mat, cat on. Then you've got space to write it. There's even extra space at the bottom here if you need to write more. Then at the bottom, it says tick as you go along. And the first thing says capital letter. Do I have a capital letter to start off with? Yes. So I can tick that off. Tick it off. Then it asks, am I using spaces? So after each word, am I using spaces? And at the end of my sentence, do I have a full stop? When you are completely done, what do you think you're going to do? Color in. Well done.